The woman playfully arched her back and threw a flirtatious look at her boyfriend. The moment he saw this, he understood exactly what she meant and reached out to slap her playfully. While this type of flirtatious interaction strengthened their bond, it also sparked jealousy in others. Jack's evil gaze made it clear what he had in mind. Soon they entered a restaurant, and Jack appeared as a waiter once again. The couple, oblivious to the danger, were too absorbed in each other to notice that someone had tampered with their coffee. With a malicious look, Jack seemed to have a deep grudge against them. He deliberately spilled the coffee next to them, watching quietly as the situation unfolded. Just as Jack thought he had succeeded, one of the staff members suddenly screamed in panic, not noticing anything dangerous. Jack, noticing this, calmly stepped forward with a gun drawn. The sudden change in situation startled the man, who assumed a robbery was taking place. He pulled out his own gun, confronting Jack while telling the woman to stay quiet. Under the man's threat, Jack appeared fierce, but inwardly he was beginning to panic. Slowly, he lowered the gun, kicked it toward the man, and quickly fled the scene. The couple, now relieved, hurried out of the restaurant, away from the trouble. Unbeknownst to them, the restaurant owner had witnessed the whole scene. Clearly, he was no stranger to shady dealings. He gave an evil grin and made a phone call. On the other end of the line was a man disguised as a police officer. By coincidence, the couple crossed paths with the fake cops, who turned around and began calling out to them from the police car. When they saw the police, they didn't suspect anything and immediately stopped the car. The woman, trying to repeat her earlier trick, thought she could use her looks to seduce the officer. But when the cop stepped out of the car, he suddenly drew his gun. Her boyfriend was yanked from the passenger seat, a grip tightening around his neck, and he was dragged out of the car. By the time the woman tried to flee, it was too late. The police had already used a fishing line to tie her up. They were thrown into the police car and dragged back to the hotel. Once there, they were treated like trash. The man was tossed into a cement pit, unable to climb out on his own. Worse still, the woman was dragged into a room by Jack. He harassed her for a while before tossing her into a cell, where he blasted her with a high-pressure water gun without mercy.